It was supposed to be a quick adventure, a thrill, nothing more. Five friends, Liam, Sophie, Ethan, Chloe, and Maya, decided to spend a night inside an abandoned mansion on the edge of town. Locals called it Hollow Manor. The mansion had been empty for over 50 years, ever since the wealthy Hollow family had mysteriously vanished one stormy night. The plan was simple: record a video for their YouTube channel, prove there were no ghosts, and get a few laughs. But the moment they stepped through the gates, something changed. The air grew heavier. The night turned unnaturally silent. Even the trees seemed to lean away from the house, as if afraid of it. When Liam pushed open the main door, a gust of cold air rushed out, carrying the faint scent of something old and dead. Inside, the house looked frozen in time. Chandeliers hung from cracked ceilings. Portraits of the Hollow family lined the walls, stiff faces, pale eyes, watching. Creepy, Chloe whispered. Ethan laughed. Perfect for the intro shot. But then, they all heard it. A whisper, soft and distant. "Welcome home." They froze. No one moved. The sound had come from deeper inside the house. Ethan turned on his camera light. "Probably whined," he muttered. But everyone could see it, the fear on his face. They split up to explore. Liam and Sophie went upstairs. The others searched the ground floor. Upstairs, every room looked the same: old furniture, broken mirrors, the smell of dust and mold. But one door at the end of the corridor was locked from the outside. On the wood, someone had scratched a single word: "Stay." Downstairs, Ethan found a library filled with strange books. One massive journal lay open on the table. The title read, "The Binding of Souls." He laughed nervously and read a few lines out loud, even as Sophie shouted for him to stop. When he did, the candles flickered. A low moan filled the room. Then came Maya's scream. Everyone ran toward the hall. She was standing near the staircase, pointing upward. At the top stood a woman in a long black dress, her head tilted, hair covering her face. "Ma'am," Liam called out. The woman didn't move. Then, slowly, she lifted her face, revealing hollow, black eyes. The lights burst. The house went dark. What followed was chaos: doors slamming, footsteps running across the ceiling, whispers circling them from every direction. Sophie tried to escape through the basement. Inside, she found an old mirror covered in dust. When she wiped it clean, she saw her own reflection, and behind her, the woman, smiling. The mirror cracked on its own. Blood dripped from Sophie's hand. And that whisper came again. "Greater than, the house remembers the blood." Liam stumbled into the main hall and found a newspaper lying on the floor. The headline made his heart stop. "Hollow family murdered by their youngest son, Liam Hollow." The photo below showed his own face. He dropped the paper, backing away in disbelief. Around him, the portraits on the wall began to change, their faces shifting into his friends. Chloe's scream echoed once, then silence. When morning came, the mansion was quiet again. Police later found their camera still recording on the dusty floor. The final image showed an empty hallway, and 5 new portraits hanging on the wall: Liam, Sophie, Ethan, Chloe, and Maya, their faces painted in terror. And at the end of the recording, a soft whisper: "Greater than, welcome home, my children." The door creaked shut. No one has entered Hollow Manor since. But locals say, on stormy nights, you can still hear the voices of 5 young souls, whispering, laughing, and sometimes, screaming for help.